Hey guys, right here we have my 2016 Dodge Ram 3500 long bed. I'll start with the outside. The wheels, I got fuel wheels, 20-inch. They are 37-inch tires, Nitto Grappler. Don't make fun of me, it's a little dirty. Start with the outside first. On the rear end, I got 410 gears. Put a little bit bigger diff cover for more oil flow. And on the intercooler, I did an aftermarket AFE intercooler. It's about 30% more air capacity than stock. It's pretty thick. On the newer versions of these Dodges, they're down here on the bottom. For the exhaust, I got 5-inch exhaust all the way back with a 6-inch tip. And now we can get for the inside. This is the Laramie Longhorn edition. Got the amp steps. On the inside, I decided to do gauges. I got fuel, 100-pound boost gauge, and transmission temperature. By the way, the transmission on this truck is the Aisin transmission. It is stock. I know RevMax does make a transmission. You still got to keep the defueling settings, but it's able to hold about 1,250 horsepower on the new transmission, the rebuilt ones. My tunes were done by Ray over at Double R Diesel. Phenomenal job on the tunes. Ray does a great job. If any of you guys have any questions on where I hooked this to the Aisin transmission, just let me know and I can show you. I did that quick reference because I like to keep my speedometer right there in the center. Let's show you under the hood. All right. Now for the cool part, let's talk about turbo and dual fuelers and what I got here. So on the turbos, I have an S300 on the bottom. It's actually a 64 millimeter though. And then on top, I have a S478 twin turbo. The water line on these Dodges, as you can see, it's nice and neat and tucked along the head. If you had any questions, again, how I did that and got rid of that pipe that comes up and goes that way, just let me know. It's a little bit of cutting and welding the stock pipe and re-piping and making some stuff look really cool, but I think it's a much cleaner look when that pipe runs down that way, back to the heater core in the back. 625 ARP head studs. I have stage 3 push rods, 110-pound valve springs, 200 horsepower fleece injectors. I have dual CP3s. The bottom pump is actually 85 over, and then this top pump here is stock. For my crossover, whatever the hell that thing is called back there, I actually had to modify it a little bit. Had to heat it up with the torch and bend it back so it fit behind the pump. Did the valve cover delete. You have to take this all apart, gut all this factory junk out of there, and then I just kind of ran this pipe along the frame rail down the bottom. Different antifreeze cooler there. Industrial injection, that's where all this stuff came from except the injectors. Industrial makes 180 horsepower and 250s. I kind of wanted something in between, and so that's why I went with Fleece Performance. Yeah, that's about it. Let's fire it up. There may be a couple other things that I've done that I'm just not remembering, but it's mean, man. I'm estimating around 900 horsepower is probably where we're at. Oh, something else I wanted to say. I put 180 degree thermostat in this truck. It was actually, the thermostats at work are from 5.9 Cummins. You don't need the motor to get 210 degrees like the stock ones. I think the stock thermostat's 190, but if you're romping on it, it gets all the way up to about 210. And you don't have all that emissions, there's no point in the motor getting to that hot. So 180, 185, it's a good thermostat to go with. That's what I recommend. So yeah, I got all my real-time tunes. With the big injectors, twin turbos, CP3s, I have still, with the stock transmission, not got out of the 30 horsepower tune, which Ray says is pretty comparable to stock fueling. The truck is ridiculous on a 30 horsepower tune, and I have tunes that go all the way up to 250 horsepower, which I haven't even played with. But Ray did give me all the real-time tunes. RT custom power, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. I got 120, 200, 250, 30, and a 60 for real time. Let's give you a little smoke here. See what it looks like. Right. Again, this is only 30 horsepower tune. Pretty wicked. Let's go listen to the motor real quick. Alright guys, if you got any questions about anything or how I've done kind of some of the work, I did all of this work, including the injectors and everything 100% myself. If you got any questions about anything, hit me up, let me know. Thanks for watching.